Hey guys,
Hey.
this is us. We've decided to do something different this time around, and
Something out of our norm. We don't
yeah,
usually play games. We don't play games.
exactly. And besides, we don't let people in our lives, but we thought, as a gift to our new followers,
Hey there.
we thought let's just do something fun. Let's ask each other questions, so that you guys get to know us a little better. We've had quite a number of you asking, some personal questions about us. So we thought let's have some fun whilst we are sharing a bit about us.
And let's see how personal those are.
Yeah. So are you ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
Let's do this. The first one will be, what's your favorite memory of dating? Moi.
Um, okay, my favorite memory of dating you, gosh, there are so many of them, right?
Which one stands
I think this doesn't stand out like head and shoulders because there's a lot of them,
out? Okay.
right? Um, it was when it was in the first few weeks, first few weeks of our dating. You came to my office. She came to my office, and
I had no ulterior motives, just know that.
while we were already dating,
It was work.
not really. Uh, she came into the office and wearing black. Phindi used to have dreadlocks,
Oh, yes.
and
Long dreadlocks.
very long dreadlocks for a long time. And so she was wearing black, and you had a red scarf, on. And I never used to be somebody who who takes a lot of photos. I don't like taking photos.
You remember that?
I remember the day, and she came in the office and locked the door.
No ways. Swear, no ways. I remember we took photos, but which was very strange.
You actually, she made me take so many photos of her because, as I say,
That was very strange, but anyway.
and but we had, so it was in the afternoon, so
Yeah.
you had finished work. So at work I would like go home like late, about 8, because I used to stay on my own. And so Phindi, before she would go home, she would go past my office, and then would have a good old chat. And oh God, we spent so much time in the office and having a conversation about nothing really. It wasn't really anything serious, but we're just,
It was just connecting.
it was
eh?
just connecting, and it was, I cherish that, that
Actually,
moment.
we used to have photos. I remember those photos. Eh?
Yep.
I wonder what happened to them. I remember those photos, and I don't know what really made me think, let's just take photos randomly. But what food? Now we've dated, and for some time. What food that reminds you of me?
Food that reminds me of Phindi. If I were to go to a restaurant and order a pasta, I always love it when you cook pasta for me,
Okay.
right? And however, I know on your side, um, Phindi would do anything. She likes meat, and the type of meat she likes the most is.
Why are you going there? This is about you.
Okay,
This is about you.
okay, fine. Sorry, I'm like going on and on. But she makes a killer pasta. And I think that's everybody here at home has fallen in love with Phindi's pasta. You wanna taste?
They
pasta.
do, eh?
And
Because Kumkani, I think a day before yesterday, when I cooked supper, he came to the kitchen and he was like, I hope that's pasta, mommy.
exactly.
And I was thinking, geez, do I owe this boy anything? I mean, really?
But lately you've developed this thing for biryani.
Yes.
Oh my word. Love it.
Biryani is actually my
Love it.
favorite.
Love it. Love it. And also lately you've developed this thing when you wanna go sort of light, if that's light. But you have this thing, yeah, bunny chow.
Yeah.
And we have lots of that. We have
Yeah.
a bean bunny chow, we have chicken bunny chow, we have beans, sorry,
Mutton.
beef, we have mutton or lamb. It's just out of this world. Try this at home. Do try this at home.
Try my biryani, hey? And then what movie rather reminds you of us?
Definitely.
I know which one reminds me of us, but what's your movie that reminds you of us?
The movie that reminds me of us is anytime there's Shrek on.
Yeah.
If you've read our book, you would know something about Shrek, and we're not going to give a lot about that. We're not going to give too much away about that.
So Shrek.
So
reminds
definitely Shrek, and specifically 2.
All right.
Shrek 2.
Interesting. Which of our kids reminds you of yourself? You know, when you look at the child, you feel like, actually, that's me. I used to do that.
There's a piece of me in all my kids.
Well, most of them look like you, except the last one.
Except the last one, the boy,
Yeah.
incidentally. The girls look like me, but the boy looks like me. You know, but I think that with Nwabisa, my eldest daughter,
But which parts? Like,
which part of her, look, she has this thing about sleeping late.
yeah, sleeping late, waking up late.
But yes, actually we're opposite there. Because
Yeah.
I sleep early. Well, do I sleep early?
Kinda.
Yeah, but I wake up early though.
Yeah.
You know. And
Actually, you do, hey?
Yeah.
You always wake up before me.
Before, yeah, you know. And
Don't ask me what time I wake up, but he
Yeah.
wakes up before me.
whatever that time is.
Mm-hmm.
And but with Nwabisa, she's a very sensitive child, just like I am. And
You are.
sensitive.
Okay.
16 years married, and you don't know if I'm sensitive.
So depends what you mean by sensitive. Anyways.
But you know, loves her books, loves reading. Maybe that's the common thing, right? And then with Ukamva,
Don't let me come in there, but anyway, continue.
so yeah, okay. With Ukamva, again, sensitive child, quiet like me.
Okay.
Look at my mouth; it's almost covered by my beard, so I can't possibly be talking too much. So Kamva is a very, man, how do I describe her? Very intelligent. Oh, singing. Okay, that's common, right? Reminds me of me, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. All right, and then with Kumkani is 7. Man, what a naughty boy.
Exactly like daddy.
We play a lot, sometimes, and sometimes he makes me mad, and but I love the fact that he is free at home. He's not sort of tiptoeing, you know, at home, and he breaks TVs.
Let's not go there.
He broke 2 TVs.
He broke 2 TVs.
Within the lockdown.
No, before. Okay, when a 21 day.
Yes, during the 21.
When it started.
Listen, he broke an 85-inch screen, Samsung.
And another one in his room.
And
So
then
we are TV-less. So basically, he's naughty.
he's very
And
naughty. That's the point.
That's a feature that he thinks it's
I don't look naughty, do I?
it's common with him. All right, and then what's my best physical feature?
Oh, definitely.
Take your time.
No, I'm not going to take time.
Why?
Because I love your butt.
I know there's too many to mention, but
I love your butt.
no, Sudan.
What? You asking me, right? You asking.
Okay, next. Are you a person that loves kissing or hugging?
Actually, both.
Mm-hmm.
But because I'm an affectionate person.
Yes, you are.
Physically affectionate. I'm very, very affectionate, and I like to cuddle. So yeah.
Do you want me to add anything there?
No, it's my turn.
No, last one.
Okay.
Very last. Which one do I go for? My gosh, there's so many. But last one, perhaps, let me go. When did you know, at what point rather, that you knew that you wanted to be with me?
Immediately.
Okay.
You
We
don't tell me.
met. No, we met in March.
we
But you only started like showing intentions around June.
No. No,
So you
let me
had
put
March,
this properly.
April, May, 3 months of saying nothing.
You see, first of all, the reason a man would not say nothing is because a man that respects a woman is not someone gonna jump in and like, hey, let's do this.
On that first meeting.
That, no. And at least that's my take on it. So you may have a different take, but I feel, you have an imposing presence. You are respectful, and you're not the kind that, that looks like I can have you for the weekend and then that's that. You know what I mean?
But what if something happened in between? What if I
No, but it doesn't mean
bumped
that
into someone
it doesn't
else?
mean that I it doesn't mean that. See, when I don't do anything, it's not like I'm not doing anything. I'm contemplating.
You're praying about it.
Including that's contemplate. I'm contemplating, and I'm like, I want you to. If you remember, before we actually went out on the 27th of June.
Mm-hmm. That was the day he, for the first time.
No.
That's when you called me. And you said, no, babe. On the 27th of June, you said, what are you doing?
On a Saturday.
It was on a Saturday, and I was and I was like, nothing. And you said, would you mind if you go out and catch a movie? Yeah. And I was home and I was bored, and I said, okay, cool, let's go. And what I'm saying is, since 27th, before then.
The first time I met her was in March. I don't remember exactly what date in March, but it was in March, right? And it was March, April, May, June.
Yes,
right?
End of June.
27th June. That's when we decided, let's do this, right?
That's when you made the call.
And then, however, check this out. August, I went down on my knee. Between that 27th of June.
2 months later.
I wouldn't say 2 months because it's end of June, so.
But it was end of August.
The only full month. So, but it was relatively, Phindi, we met for the first time in March, and then we went out. We went out on the first date on the 27th of June, and then in August, I proposed. December, I went home to Port Elizabeth because we were both staying in Durban. I went home to Port Elizabeth to tell my folks about this beauty, this va-va-voix.
Like he met somebody, guys.
And then, also to prepare them because in January of that December, they were coming up to Durban from PE, Omalume, Rahadi. All right. So we're going to talk Lobola. That was in January. And then in April, we got married. How about that? 9.5 months.
That's a lesson here. 9.5 months.
Yeah.
Married thereafter. Why waste
Married.
time?
It's
And
been-
2 months he proposed.
And
So
it's been 16 years of marriage.
60.
16.
Oh, okay.
Duh. 16
Okay,
years
guys. I
together.
hope that
I hope you got to know a little bit about me.
yeah, I hope
let me ask about her.
we're gonna do that on the next video.
Are we?
Yes.
Okay.
Guys, thank you so
Okay,
much.
you better stay tuned for the next video.
I hope that helped you to get to know us a little better, but yeah, get to know Mo a little better. Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.